Hello everyone! What if the war in Ukraine ended tomorrow? Not with a clear victory, but with a deal. A deal that redraws the map of Europe. A planned summit in Alaska between US President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin could be one of the most pivotal moments of the 21st century. An agreement touted as peace could be signed. But what would that peace look like? Today we delve into the controversial scenario of a territorial exchange. What would such a deal entail? What are the almost unimaginable tasks of rebuilding a war-torn nation? And a critical question remains: what would happen to the Ukrainian government that has led such a staunch resistance?
At the heart of the Alaska talks is a simple yet seismic idea, floated by President Trump: a territory swap. In essence, it's a gamble. Ukraine cedes land in exchange for an end to the bloodshed. So what would such a deal look like in practice? Based on Russian demands, Moscow would gain international recognition for its annexation of Crimea and significant portions of 4 other oblasts it already partially occupies. For Putin, this is the endgame, cementing territorial gains and presenting it as a historic victory. In return, what would Ukraine get? A ceasefire, the silencing of the guns, a pause in the relentless missile and drone attacks that have devastated its cities. The deal might also include vague promises of robust security guarantees from the West, a much weaker substitute for NATO's Article 5 protection, which Ukraine would have to forego. But this gamble comes at a staggering price. It would shatter a core principle of international law since World War II, that borders cannot be changed by force. For Ukraine's European allies, this is a nightmare, a Faustian bargain that could embolden further aggression in the future. And for Ukraine itself, President Zelensky has repeatedly stated that surrendering territory is unconstitutional and a betrayal of his people. Any deal signed in Alaska without Kyiv's involvement would be dead on arrival. Even if a deal were signed, analysts warn that Putin might simply use the ceasefire as a strategic opportunity to rearm, regroup, and prepare for another offensive down the line.